Да, блядь, где что-то? Поехали. А вон в Индию мы не хотим? А там впереди сидел чувак, говорил, что они из Дели только что приехали. Так, новый сезон. Ничего не помню, куда нажимать. Может, надо было играть в пресизон.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Так, опять я не помню, что там по скорости. Как поставим? Если не помню, я даже не знаю. Поставим так.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Блять, почему стоит Фарис, если я ставил...
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback, and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping at air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still 14 yards to go, second down. In motion, left goes Burks. Second and 14. And he's going to go down. The Texans come and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Walsh.
Переключиться.
And that's it's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now.
Так, 3 and out. Ой-ой-ой.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Хорошо, что я свистнул в фрики. Fair catch.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Так.
2nd down and 8. They go again with Pierce. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh, come on.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ну вот он совершил насколько чуть с ростом у нас было.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Ах, вот почему.
Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. That's underneath to Pierce.
Пролезь ты куда-нибудь.
After a gain of 4.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Stroud.
Не успел.
And he's going to go down.
Не успел.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time.
Ну, классический 3 очка. Если мы еще попадем, ветер наш.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Mom.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Блять, забыл длинный.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
Так. Надо смотреть Хардмана, а он 17.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Out of the gun again to Spears. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. This is taken at about the 14. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is
хорошо в дырочку зашел.
Across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Now a first carry for the and some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Блин, ну что ж ты пас-то не отдаешь, когда тебя жмут?
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
You know, that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
А проверить не могу. Там уже удалено все. Нет.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
А, все, я понял, Артем, это ты. Все, извини, я запутался. Незнакомый ник. Надо как-то мне запоминать это все. Так. Хотелось бы больше 3 очков. Ну, и не пик-сикс тоже бы хотелось. Лезь! А, и ветер поменялся. Катина. 2 владения, 6 очков. Ну, да, еще пока не 6. 6. Ну, блин, ну надо лучше реализовывать. Он не проходит. У нас нихера не получилось. Защита работает, нападения нет. Что, опять кавера не сыграем? Он опять будет выносить на первом или нет? Попробуем.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Это был плей-экшн.
That one drops down.
РПО.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it.
Бля, бросил его зря, надо было с ним бежать. До упора, я думал, там закрывает с той стороны другой.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He gets this one to Burks. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down 2nd and right at a yard.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Я ж не спорю. Мы разменялись с ним победу в прошлом сезоне.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Walsh. This one complete to Christian.
Просто я в первых драйвах его остановил. 2 раза 3-н-аут было. Я не реализовал это. Всего лишь 6 очков. Сейчас он дает ответчик.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Walsh. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back to throw again.
Блин, слишком за ним стоял. Не успел.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Что там было про игры? Я извини.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Operating from the gun, Walsh. Throw right side is going to be caught by...
Блять.
And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Все плохо делаю.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Let's go. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line?
Это зря.
And he gets halfway there down to the
Это зря.
1-yard line.
Да, сейчас мы проигрывать начнем.
Second and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Блять.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigacancro from 3 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Джазира, конечно, блядь, так себе.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Нет, я тупо делаю.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one. Up to about the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Мы начинаем во второй. Форсировать прямо сильно. Нам не обязательно.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Stroud.
Бля. Поспешил.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 28. A good pickup there.
Хороший пас прошел.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Play action. Stroud now. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Почему застрял Шульц?
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Дел мертвый. Так, нужен опцион в другую сторону. Успеем мы.
First red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Quick throw to Collins. He takes a shot at the end of that play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Вроде по 4-м дауном не поменяли.
Second and goal from the 1.
Блять, я не помню. Что меняли.
Pierce. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come.
Блять, надо был пас дать. Чего я вынос играл? Долбоёб. Надо был пас играть. Совсем на нервах, блядь, с ума сошел. Да что-то время давит, я и это... Тупанул. Надо было пас, не прошел бить. А я вынос решил играть без тайма.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Долбоёб.
Man in motion left. That's Collins. First and 10. It's Pierce. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Throwing now is Stroud. And this pass broke. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A shot downfield for Burks. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Так, ну надо пытаться все-таки побольше очков набрать, чем у нас за это и получается.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
And Stroud now to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Stroud able to find the open.
Причем бежал за ним 56-й. Было стрёмно, но ненадолго.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake.
Нажимал же.
He's sagged back around the 28. Jeffrey Simmons now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Stroud sets up the play action.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Juwan Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Texans have
retaken
a 3rd quarter lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits
the
target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Да, очень вовремя, очень удачно. И тачдаун. Удачненько и двухочковым классический, да. Так. Ну, блин, опять. Ну, и опять какая разница игра. Кэш.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second and 11.
Блять, пока переключался, потерял юзера. Лучше бы не переключался.
Operating from the gun, Walsh. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Останови, дефенс. Давай, дефенс. Я вообще думал, что это первый день.
Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They run the counter with Cook.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Убежал от перехвата я зачем-то. Летит мяч в него, а я в другую сторону. Тоже верно.
On now is the Titans punter as he's on to kick it away. This is away, but
Вот
boy, headed
правильно,
straight
вот
for
так
the
надо бить, а не
sideline.
как я. Хотя все равно 25. Не, лучше как я.
And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
А у меня нет идей. Давай джет-свип хуйнем. Фейк джет-свип.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Back now in Nashville. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth.
Так, надо как-то его удивлять, но пасовать при этом я не вижу смысла рисковать сильно. Нам надо в тайм-менеджмент.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10.
A run for Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like that run right there, Parker. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Pierce now up the middle. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Бездумно мы сейчас атакуем. Бездумно. А надо думно.
But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. The offense on third down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here's Stroud.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Концепт, медиум, Техас. Блять, что у нас есть в фаворитах? Тайм-аут. Долго думаю. Ох, пригодятся мне эти тайм-ауты. Вот, это я искал.
Give to Pierce, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college.
Блять, я не ту кнопку нажал. Я на... Это ж крест был. Я не запутался немножко.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has, percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Наживите. А сейчас мы третий тайм-аут потратим, да? Чего такое? Да выдыхаю, да. Он уточняет у меня, уверен ли я. Да, пишет мне.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will move
Вот для этого.
now, 17-7. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time.
Сердечко что-то аж застучало.
That was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Спасибо передал. Не, ну, благодаря тебе. За благородство ему спасибо написал. Пластику. Мы теперь все это друг друга любим, ценим. У нас чатик есть в лиге. Ай, не затем побежал. Ой, бежит, затем бежать, хер поймешь.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this one possession game and get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal, don't necessarily need a touchdown. So from the 37, here's second down and 3. Looking to throw.
Блять, зону бросил.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he
Купился.
Inside the 40 before being dropped. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Так, Кирюша, они нервничают. Защита, время. Нормально.
But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he gets it down to the 32.
Не хочу я юзерить, знаете, больше сегодня. Что-то у меня опять херня получилась. Хотя, не, ну перехват не юзером был, а просто перфектами. Так что... Надо юзерить. Ну надо. Опять не в ту сторону побежал. Ну, встанет. Это Левис. Так, все. Защита сейчас должна почти. Пас проходит. Андерсон убитый. Да, по классике мы въебем в 2 минуты.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Хорош. Купил.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll work it across midfield.
Пора брать тайм-аут, играем.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud looking to change the play.
Перемудрили.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
Перемудрили.
A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Here we go.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
All right.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Да и все равно там не отыграюсь потом. Мне нахер не нужен тайм-аут. Пока лучше комбинацию выберу, которую я хочу.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Boom, boom, boom.
Here is 3rd and 5. Going for it with Pierce.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
А вот тут мне мог пригодиться
That's
тайм-аут.
man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Говорю, мог бы пригодиться. Я его потратил до этого, чтобы комбинацию сменить.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Ага. Ну тут задержка, не забывай.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw.
Отлично.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Победили. Четыре ярда не добрали до цели по ярдам. Ну, хер с ним.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll.
Не, зачем? Я уже один раз сбегал так. Потом... Ну, короче, есть шанс потерять мяч, и риски большие, слишком большие. Раз, два... Уважение к сопернику. Че, игра выиграна, хер с ним. Если ты пробежался, чтобы 4 ярда набрать, то если ты про перехват, зачем рисковать?
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity.
Окей. Спасибо, что пришел, Артем. Было веселее со зрителем. Да. Спасибо за просмотр. Thanks for watching. Danke für Unterstützung. Давай, да, завтра. Я раз вообще не учил, ну, как-нибудь поможешь мне ее выучить. Доброй ночи. Титаны будут в гонке, Кольты будут в гонке, Джегорс тоже он прибавляет вроде. Посмотрим. Хороший дивизион у нас появится. Пока-пока.